I'm going to show you how to use the Accordion widget with Elementor so you can easily use it to add something like an FAQ section or product details to your website. The Accordion widget is a basic widget, so the free version of Elementor is fine for this tutorial. Here we are signed into our website with the Elementor editor open, and we want to search for the Accordion widget, and then when we find it, we can drag it onto the page. So the Accordion widget lets you display your content in these collapsible sections. You set those sections in the items section of the layout part of this sidebar over here. So we start out with these 3 items that come by default, and you can add a new item, you can delete existing items, and you can duplicate items with this icon right here. If you want to edit these titles here, which I'm sure you do, just go ahead and click into them and change the title here. If you scroll down, you can see the item position. This is basically how do you want it aligned. So you can do start, center, and or you can stretch it. And then if you scroll down to the icon section, you can see where you want this icon to go. So right now it's by default, it's to the start, but you can also put it to the end. And you can also set different icons for the user for when they want to expand it and when they want to collapse it. You can also set it to have no icon, upload your own icon, or you can choose a different icon from the icon library. You can also set what you want the title HTML tag to be. Remember, this is for the structure of the page, not how it's styled. We'll style it in a second. And if you are doing an FAQ section here, I would recommend turning on the FAQ schema because that's really good for SEO. Now let's move on to the interaction section, and this is going to show how the accordion behaves. So for the default state, when somebody loads the page, we have 2 options. We can show the first one expanded, or we can show them all collapsed. You can also choose to allow the max number of items expanded. Okay, so right now we have max number 1, so that puppies is expanded, but when I click into the other ones, the puppies close. If you set this to multiple, you can click into multiple and have them all open if the user does that. I'm going to set this back to 1, and then this is where you would change the animation duration, which is going to be how quickly or how slowly it does the animation of opening and closing the accordion. And now for what goes inside there for the content, you are just going to drag in other widgets. So for puppies, we can go ahead and drag in a headline, and then we can say puppies are nice. And then we can drag in let's say a text editor, and this can be more text about how nice puppies are. And then maybe you want to put in a picture also. I mean, we all want to see pictures of cute puppies, right? So I'm going to set that image resolution as full. I'm going to click into here, and I am going to drag in a picture of a cute puppy. And then while that's selected, I am going to go to the bottom right and click the select button. There we go, adorable puppy and a lot of information about puppies in the puppy accordion. Now, what I like to do when I'm doing accordions like this is usually like the content is kind of similar, right? So I will usually put the content in the first accordion item, delete the rest of these, and then duplicate this one. So now it's really easy if I want to do something about another similar topic, like if I want to do something about kittens, it's very easy to just select that and then change the stuff in there. Okay, so we have content for the accordion items now. Now let's style the styles of the full accordion. Now you're gonna, again, wanna make sure that you're selecting the actual accordion widget and not the widgets inside each of the accordion items, okay? So I'm mousing over this and I'm choosing the edit accordion icon. So go ahead and pop into the style tab. And now from here, we can make more space between the items. We can make more distance from the content. And then we can add different backgrounds for the different states. And we can change the border type, the border radius, and the padding. So let's see how we can make this look a little cooler. Let's go ahead and remove the border altogether. And then we can do a background type. And how about if we do like just a gray background at first, and then when they hover over the background, we can do a different background color. And then for active, we can do even another background color. Let's go ahead and give this a 10 pixel border radius too. And padding, if you don't know what padding is, it is the space in between the title here and the box. So here, I'll show you guys. If we put this at 20, you can see how there's way more space in between now, right? Okay, so we got those style changes done. Let's move into header. Now let's change the header typography. I'm going to select this pencil icon and I'm just going to make mine a little bigger, but you are welcome to make changes to any of these settings here. And then we definitely have to change the color because this is fine when it's normal. It can be that black text color, but it definitely needs to be a white for hover and active. So I'm choosing my colors there. And you can also give it a text shadow if you want to do that. And you can also put a stroke color around the text if you wanted to. You see how it gives it a black stroke there. We can also change the icon size. So you can make it huge if you want to, or way small. We'll just keep ours at the same number it was. And then by default, it will take the same color as the title because you can see right here that icon changed to white for the header. But if you wanted to give the icon your own color, you could do that here. And then for content, you can also change the background, the border type, and the border radius, just like how we did the titles, though I feel like doing another background here might be too much. So I'm just going to take away the border. To view it, go ahead and click Publish in the top right, and then click the down arrow, and then go to View Page. And here we go. We can see the hover and all the styles, and everything is working exactly as we set it up. And that's it. Now you know how to use the accordion widget in Elementor. If I was helpful to you, please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any questions, go ahead and comment below. If you're building your own website, I have a free 9-step roadmap to DIY your first website, which will walk you through everything you need to do to get your website live from start to finish. And you can find that link in the description below. Thank you so much for watching.